Clark, do we have a marquee matchup in this one tonight with two of the best in the West going head-to-head?
Well, I revert back to an old adage. To be the best, you got to beat the best. Between bragging rights or conference seeding, these teams know this is a high-stakes battle.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Back to Doncic. James outside. Pass to Hayes. Lakers passing it around. 5 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Sengun. And here's Houston. Outside, Green. Over Hayes. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the Logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Throw good, Van Vliet. Clark, famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player, smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And so it's Houston with it, following the 3 by the Lakers. Doncic left side. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Luke, a combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Sengun kicks to Brooks. That one good for 2.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Hayes. Now Reeves, guarded by Green. Now here's LeBron. From deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura.
Number 17, Dorian Finney-Smith.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside, Green. The screen from Thompson. And Jalen Green gets the three. Green's got 5.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. A floater, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
Here's Green, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Green's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Reeves. Inside, and stolen by Şengün. Green with the ball. Defended by Reeves. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Now Thompson. Scoreless thus far. A miss that time would have put him up. The drive by James. The shot's good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Rockets trail by 4. And here is Van Vliet. Down low. Here's Thompson. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Doncic passes to James. Nice D from Brooks.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Green kicks to Van Vliet. Crafty move. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers on top, up by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Vincent in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Whitmore. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Whitmore's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Vincent. And here is Vanderbilt. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Vincent. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Vincent's got his first bucket of the night. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 3. Poked away. Smith sets the pick for Holiday. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. Here's Connect. No good on the triple. Rockets trail by 3. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün G.A. is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Eason's shot is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pick by Finney Smith. Reeves the pass to Vincent. The rebound by Holiday. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Whitmore throws it down.
An eye-catching jam there by the rookie Whitmore. He is so athletic.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Connect. Goodwin's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Houston with a big group substitution here. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Jalen Green's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Now here's LeBron. He's got 5. And it's Goodwin missing. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Doncic outside. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:46 left in the first half. VanVleet outside. There's Green with the 3. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. Green's got the lead up to 7 now for Houston. 1:31 left in the second quarter. Doncic bounce pass. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
someone's screen and you show us your best move. Let's go! Nice try. It's all good. Bring those moves.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Lakers on D. Right side Green. Back to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Smith. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hachimura's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Green. Smith for 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Reeves finds Doncic. This one for 3. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and Thompson gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Doncic. And that one, good. Doncic has got 10 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And here is Los Angeles now. A 2-point game. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Thompson is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That one falls. 12 points for him.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Doncic looking it over. Off target with his three. Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Rockets trail. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Lets the three fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Reeves the pass to James. Back to Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got 4 assists in the game. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Van Vliet against Doncic. Now here's Van Vliet. D right on him. Count that one.
Man, unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. James finds Reeves. Back to LeBron.
2 minutes into the third. 2 minutes.
Shot on the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
Now here's Thompson. 1:39 left here in the third quarter. And That one's good. Green.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's LeBron. He's got 13. LeBron powering in. That one misses. Great defense that time from Şengün. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And the Lakers with possession here, following Jalen Green's three. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Thompson with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And there's the strength and determination Van Vliet's known for. He battles nonstop.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Doncic. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last two seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jarred Vanderbilt.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Adams, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. That one is no good. And here are the Rockets. They're on an 11-3 run. Smith the pass to Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Both free throws good from Green. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Reeves outside. 3-pointer. That shot no good. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
It's time.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Connect out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. Inside. Here's Şengün. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
Alperen Şengün. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
And he's good on the second. And so it's the Lakers with it. They trail by 7. Vincent, the pass to LeBron. Back to Vincent. LeBron outside. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
LeBron outside. LeBron going to work inside.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Şengün. They double team Şengün. Clock at 6. And a wide open look for Whitmore. And that one swishes right in. Whitmore's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Rockets. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Back to LeBron. Pass to Vincent for the 3. That one, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
On the court, your hype squad. All right, fans, who wants a t-shirt?
And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Houston with a big group substitution here. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Brooks outside. Green kicks to Thompson. They kick it out to Green, and stolen by LeBron. And they're moving it up. Here's Reeves. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Thompson passes to Şengün, and it's blocked. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And they double up Doncic. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Hachimura.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
Hachimura against Thompson. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Reeves with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And that one's good by LeBron.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. VanVleet against Doncic. VanVleet can't get it to go. Here's the Lakers with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. VanVleet can't get it to go. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. After Reeves. Stolen by VanVleet. Here's Green. Reeves with the rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now here's VanVleet. Reeves. Over in the corner, Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Shoots from the line. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Van Vliet up top, guarded by Doncic. Şengün, yes!
And that is a gigantic shot from Alperen Şengün, showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet passes to Green. On the wing, Brooks. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Green. Over Reeves. Great look there, but off target.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good one.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For